Okay, we've stopped off for a cheeky wild bean latte, of course. So, and then we thought, well, stop for a coffee, and we've seen these Charge Masters. Now, luckily, they have gone onto normal cards, but to access this charge point, no, it's just, I didn't go on that. I just put my card on it, banged the CCS in, the way I went. Anyway, very disappointing. These are meant to be 150 kW, okay? I'm putting in a measly 33 kilowatt. Now, don't get me wrong. I thought, well, we're here, we're having a hot coffee. I'll top it up. I expected a bit more than that. What are we on now? Oh, I don't know, it's getting there. We're on 86% now, so here's what it is, I guess. By the time we drank the coffees, we'll be gone, but it was only a quick top up, so I thought I'd let you know. These are just outside York, obviously brand new ones at this BP. I think it's the Tadcaster Road, if I remember rightly. So yeah, that's what we're doing at the moment. Drinking hot coffee and chilling at the charger. Oh, and before anyone says, they're not diesel generators like the ignorance that you get sometimes on TikTok and even, you know, on Facebook. Oh, look at that big generator next to them. Look, diesel generators. Grow up, people. Okay, coffees are finished. Let's have a look. 94%. Not too bad. Still kicking in 32 kW, so... Alright. Telling me it's 22 minutes we've been on here. Probably put in 16%. No rush. Can't get in the hotel at Bridlington till 3 p.m, so we'll just hang about. With under an hour's drive, we were in no rush to get there. Nice peaceful drive for a change. We've made it to the Manor Hotel, which looks very nice and clean and well put together. And these are what we're staying in. That's Bramley. Avalon is there, that small one. Just come back a bit. There you go. Look at all these little things here. Great, isn't it? All this lights up at night. And we are in Guinevere. With our own little table and chairs out front. Marvellous. All named different. That looks like a slightly bigger one across there. But yes, this is Guinevere. Very nice. I can't knock this at all so far. This is probably one of the best, if you want to call it a hotel room, but it's a self-contained unit, purpose-built. Let's start from the good things. Very expensive slats, which are not cheap in England to have fitted, because I know someone who's had them done. Large Philips TV. Shutters, okay, we'll call them shutters then. Flaps. Flappy shutters, there you go, and they work quite well. Plenty of power outlets, even a workstation, which the suitcase has gone on. And the first time, normally in America only, a proper coffee machine with 2 Costa pods. And then once you've left the main bedroom with this Super King, I think it's 2 singles put together, yeah it is. But that would class as a Super King here in the UK, obviously. But yeah, LED lights above, well kept carpet, side tables, and then you've got this bit here, and again another normal tea and coffee making facility, but again 3 cookies a piece, can't be bad. Plenty of PG bags, etc. Nice little sink to use. Fridge under, which is turned on and very cold, and then this bathroom, which is a good old size. You know, you can actually walk in it. So yeah, all clean. And the lights on for it, on. There you go. Yeah. LED lights above again. Extractor. Hello. I'm getting fed up with doing that. Yeah, so all good. Plenty of towels. Very favourable. So far, so good. Now all you folks that follow me on this channel know that I live in a lodge. So these kind of intrigue me, so I'm just going to walk around the outsides and see what these are like. Basically they are put on a brick foundation, all double glazed units. Typical, exactly the same as a house really. Typical water drain off. Around here they give you an extra couple of seats to pull out and use, but it looks as if no one's used them for many a time. And then it's all fully, it looks like there's a felt roof there. on top of the tiles, or should I say underneath the tiles. This is all wood, it's proper solid wood, it's not plastic at all. Small vent there, let's go back a tiny bit, give you a bit more of a view, that's better. So yeah, they're all built on brick with proper vented brick as well. So yeah, intrigues me because, like I say, I was living in a lodge, full drainage. There you can see the brickwork better. So there you go, that's what they are like. Right on the seafront of Brid, there are, as you can see, 1, 2, 3 charge points from Mer. Never heard of them. It does say there that it's no longer free. Okay, I believe that. Up to 20 kilowatt. So we'll give it a go. May as well charge it while I'm here. And have a walk back down the seafront down here. So bonus all round, really. It's that near. Look, there's Bridlington Spa. So we're not far off anything. So you can actually charge with the app and driver, or you can charge with a charge card. So we'll have a go with that one, see what it does. Happy days. Windy Bridlington seafront. Wind turbines. There's the harbour down there, which we'll probably go tomorrow morning if it's a bit warmer and a bit more sunny. I'm just going to have a quick walk down here to this corner for now. There's some money going in for it because it's that there. Obviously, that's all been brand new. On this seafront section here, that's having some work done as well. Look. So there's a bit of money going in, but it's dead. Where are all the folk? There's a few walking down the seafront here, look. Not many. No, that's it. Very limited to more seagulls than these folk. Anyway, catch her up. A bit busier down this side of Bridlington, but like I say, we'll do that tomorrow down the harbour. Well, a day later and you get more of the sparkle off the sea here in Bridlington. Totally different day. And even a boat right out there on the right hand side. Different concept on a sunny day, I guess. Whereas we were here yesterday, as you saw, and it was a bit miserable, a bit dark. Well, it's Bridlington seafront, south side this is, right next to the spa building here. Okay, these two puffins here are outside the spa building. If you want to see the real thing, then yes, there's a boat called the Yorkshire Belle. That's it, and that's their Facebook site. As we walked past the Bridlington Spa, I thought I'd just have a look in, and I was very, very surprised. Actually, through the doors, once you're in, it's a very modern place inside, although it doesn't look that modern from the outside. There's some great names on, as well as events, if you look down this while I'm scrolling it for you. Even Nile Rodgers from Chic. Unbelievable. Few dance things going on, etc, etc. So yeah, not a bad place. I won't go there. I'll miss that one. Not a bad place, actually. Quite modern inside. Now down at Harbourside. Yeah, fishing takes place from this pier. This pier is a public area. Anglers when casting lines be aware of pedestrians. Notice to anglers. So yeah, you can fish from this bit here. And this is the harbour. Cafe, bar and restaurant there. Again, not a lot of people about. It's early, it's what, 10 in the morning now, 10:15 or whatever. Okay, calm down. This Arctic here down here, which we'll get to, has had to reverse and back up without a banksman or anybody helping him. From there, all the way. From there. Probably one of his worst drops he's ever made. The sun's trying to break through the cloud, and it's a warm day today, and it seems about 22 already. So muggy, very muggy. Close, as the old ones used to say. This is a crab and lobster boat, the Mia Blue, but it's still busy, I guess, for lobster out of here and everything, because there's plenty of pots across the way there, crabbing pots and whatever, as you can see. We've been out very early this morning, or just not been out at all, but yeah, it's still a busy place for crabbing and lobsters, I believe. And it even has a little market, which I didn't realise. Pedestrian side of Bridlington. I have to talk over this because of copyright issues with YouTube. But there you go, it's just the marketplace. Different side of Brid, this is down the other side there. A bit busier, I say a bit. It is midweek, it is a Tuesday. But we've counted 6 fish and chip shops easily. Oh look, another one. And I just don't know how 6 or 8 or 10 can stay open. I really don't. And that would really send me nuts. I'm sorry, I like my birds, but that is just ridiculous. Letting them nest right outside your window, but obviously again, Papa's fish and chips, look. Where's it gone? It's closed. Wow. Come down from that corner there at Papa's and been through town, the market like you just seen, and then you got a slightly better upmarket position here for some of these arcades. Typical British seaside, folks. I was used to Skegness and Ingermells a lot. Yeah. Aye, aye, Captain. And then all the way up to the top, you've got what they call the Bridlington Forum. Oh, there's a bowling alley in there as well. And then the sea's to the right hand side. For me, fair here, kids. So yeah, that covers Bridlington pretty much. Some of it's still okay, you know, some of it's trying. But I wouldn't like to be in a business here, because it's a bit of a struggle. But it is what it is. You've got the weather, you've got a young kid, why not? Okay, this is the time when I review both the hotels and bring you up to date regarding the good, the bad and the ugly, as it said. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start with the good, and I'm going to start with the Elmbank. I found the Elmbank Hotel brilliant value. You were literally a brisk 10-minute walk from the Elmbank straight into that city wall in York. The breakfast was very, very good, because there was a huge selection of the regular continental, but then you also got a hot breakfast, full English basically, and they asked you what you wanted and they brought it out all waiter service. So that's cool. And that was 85 quid for the night. The room might have been a bit small, but it was Compact, had everything you needed, apart from the spider in the corner. Things happened. They could have cleaned that 2 days ago. Oh, Mr. Spidder come up the water spout and he wasn't washed out. Hey-ho, live with it. So the Elm Bank was great. The bonus of the Elm Bank was the fact that it's got electric car chargers there now as well. And if you're in the Tesla or any EV, it's a bit of a bonus. Now, I didn't need to use them, like I said in that first part 1 about York, but it's a bonus to have them in any hotel now. So that's great. And so for 85 quid, being that near to York City, and free parking, may I add, as well, that was a bit of a bargain, really. So would I go back to the Elm Bank? Yes, I would, because any hotel in York that can give you electric car chargers, free parking overnight, and also a bloody good breakfast near the city centre. So that was the Elm Bank. I forgot to mention as well, we didn't have an evening meal there or whatever. Average prices were about 22 quid for, say, sea bass or whatever. And so it's hotel prices. Move on to the lodge type building we had near Bridlington at Manor Court Hotel. Far more expensive, £135. That was a mid-range small lodge. It was great to have that space and that room, and you know, it was like polar opposites really to the first night for space. Again, everything was in there, and it even had, as you saw, a coffee making machine, which is very American. Every hotel room we ever stayed in the States always has them, but you don't find them very often in UK hotel rooms. So that was great. And it was a super quiet night there. We didn't get any noise from anybody. The birds woke us up in the morning singing and chirping along. And we did eat there at the night time, and I can honestly say that the food came out within 10 minutes of ordering, and they were super busy. The staff there, by the way, at that hotel, well done to you, because you were running around like headless chickens. The young girl there well, all the staff, I'm not just going to pick on one, but all the staff were very, very good. So I couldn't knock it. There was one thing on hotels.com where I booked that from, and it did say it had a pool. I'm still going to chase that with hotels.com, because that kind of edged me into having that, because I thought, oh, we can go for a swim and whatever, and got there and it hasn't got a pool. So if you see on hotels.com it says pool, take no notice. It hasn't got one. It's there, boo-boo. I'm going to be chasing it. So if I take that away, was it as good as the first hotel? Yes, but the price was more. In fact, overall, I would say the second night was better in Bridlington. I say Bridlington, it was 2 miles outside of Bridlington. So that's for starters on the good. Okay, the place itself, York is York. It's a shopper's paradise. If you ever want a day out or a night and a day, give York a go. Lovely place. Hardly any litter as well. It's well kept and well cleaned. So I can't knock it for that. So again, it's on the good. Now, the bad. The bad about York, it's always busy. We were there during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, whatever, and it was still busy. So expect it to be whatever, and don't go at weekends, because weekends, you won't walk around nicely, you won't get served fast in a cafe. It's too much for weekends. So if you're going to go during the week. That's really the only bad I can say about York. The ugly, only the River Ouse when it flooded last time we went. Again, it's a very nice city. There is more to see in York than we actually did as well. So, I mean, that walk around that 2 mile of the wall would have been great, but as you saw, Deborah didn't want it. So I'll leave York alone and get on to Bridlington now. Now, some of the filming I did in Brid, I didn't actually keep or put on to the video, because all it was seagull crap on the floors, and seagulls having their babies and laying their eggs in nests in buildings above you. They looked, it was, I know, look, it's sea and it's gull and it's seagulls, and you're at the sea and the gulls live near the sea, and you have to put up with that at any seaside town. I know that. But come on, Bridlington, or whatever council looks after it, start doing something about the birds, because the bird shite was basically all over the pavements in a lot of places, and you were looking up all the time, and you were walking away from the shops, you could see all this white crap and mess on the pavements. It ain't good for Brid. It ain't good for the humans, you know, going as tourists there. It will put people off. Get it sorted. That is probably the ugly. I'm going to do it opposite way up. That's the ugly side of Bridlington. The bad, parking, I guess. But I say that, but at the end of the day, we found it good because where we parked, there was electric car chargers on the seafront. I used them just to see how they worked. I only put about 6 kilowatt hour in it, so I weren't really bothered. But I would say the bad and the ugly together are the Seagulls and the bird shite. It's like I said, if you've got a young kid or a little family or something, you want to go for a couple of nights, Brid's okay. And don't forget, just up the coast, you've got Filey and you've got Scarborough. So you could make 3 or 4 nights out of it and move on and see all 3. Now the good in Bridlington, the harbour, I guess. If you're into crab fishing and lobster fishing, you want to see a bit of it, walk around the harbour. And also, if you are into your birds and you want to see a load of puffins, as I put on this video, there is the bell that takes you out. That's probably well worth going actually on and seeing a bit of that, because that's what it's famous for. It's puffins and it's lobsters, according to form. Would I go back to Bridlington? No, I wouldn't. Been there, done it, seen it. So, was it a great 2 nights away, 3 days? Yeah, of course it was. Everything went perfect. The car drove like, you know, as it should, mint. I stopped off a couple of chargers to try them out, basically for the channel, and everything went smooth. Like I say, the only thing that let me down was not having a pool at that Manor Court Hotel. Bit of a bummer that. But that's the good, the bad and the ugly about the 2 nights away. Both of them are very good. I couldn't knock the hotels, I couldn't knock the places overall, and York is a bit special. So that's it, people. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to wrap it now. But just beware, if you go to Brid, wear a baseball cap and look on your shoulders, because the chances are you're going to get crapped on. I'll leave it there. Later.